Greg, is it normal for a criminal case to take months to complete? And is that an advantage or a disadvantage?
In South Carolina, it's normal for cases to take months to complete. And that's even the summary court. If you read the original summary court rules, it's the court's summary in nature. There's no record, there's no court reporter. It's just supposed to get resolutions for things. But now it's become like this technical misdemeanor court. But if you read the actual rules, I think the cases are supposed to be heard in like 30 days or 60 days or something. And it's more like 9 months or more like a year is how long it takes. Only cases in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach and Charleston and these places take even longer. I mean, it's nothing for a case to be 2 or 3 years old. That's, quote, normal. Now, you say, how can that be? Everybody has a right to a speedy trial. In South Carolina, we have laws that say you have a right to a speedy trial. We have constitutional provisions in South Carolina that says you have a right to a speedy trial. We have the U.S. Constitution, and we have other laws that say you have the right to a speedy trial. But you don't get one. Why is that? Just because you don't. Because the people that would enforce that right would have to dismiss your case if it weren't brought in time, and they're just not willing to do it. So that thing just gets polluted and abused. Some states are better than others. South Carolina is maybe one of the worst there is for this. I'm not saying we are the worst. There are probably some other states that are bad. And when I talk to other lawyers from other states, they say, well, it's not good here either, Greg. So in that situation, how long does the case take? It pretty much is going to take as long as it takes. Is that an advantage or disadvantage? Like most things, it's both. If you lost your job and you can't get another job, or you're having some problem because this case is pending, and we see that all the time, then it's bad. It's bad for you. You need to get the case behind you. In terms of proof and witnesses, the longer a case lasts on the docket, the less likely it is that the state's going to be able to get their witnesses together and ultimately prove it. It's a lot easier to prove something when the witnesses just talked about it 6 months ago or 3 months ago than if they talked to you 3.5 years ago. You literally have witnesses and people being contacted. They think the thing's long gone. And it's like, oh, you're reaching out to me 3.5 years later? What is wrong with you? So in that kind of situation, and then witnesses, they move, the addresses change, phone numbers change. So sometimes it's hard to even locate them. So in that sense, it's an advantage for you as long as the charge isn't ruining your life as it's pending on